And I have to take this off. And take this off. Okay. Hi, I'm Leslie Saldana, and from the Pueblo City Library County District. I'm going to do the Memory Cafe Holiday Paper Square Stack Tree today for you. And I'm going to tell you what the supplies will be so that it's a very simple project and it's really a lot of fun. So the supplies you'll need is you'll need some pinking shears and some scissors, ruler, and some turbo tacky glue, some sewing pins, and old magazines. And what you're going to do with the old magazines is you're going to cut, with the pinking shears, you're going to cut different size squares starting with 3.5 by 3.5 square and going all the way to 1-inch squares. And you're going to do about 15 of those. You'll need a styrofoam circle, wooden skewer with the pointed end, some felt like green or white for snow or just out in the nature. You'll need some twine, and then you'll need a cork bottle topper for the trunk and a round styrofoam circle. So what I'm going to do is get started showing you. So first you're going to take your styrofoam and you're going to cut a piece of rope long enough to go around all the way around the edge of it. And I've used a little pin, a sewing pin, to stick it into the styrofoam. So what I'm going to do is twist this all the way around the styrofoam until it is all the way to the very bottom of it. Got to get it to stay. Let's see. So when you get to the very end, just kind of push it up so it goes to the very bottom, so it all looks like it's a trunk or a piece of ground. So I'm going to just keep twisting until I've got it all on around the styrofoam. And then you're going to take another push pin and stick it in the rope and stick it to the styrofoam. So now you've got your edging. So then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your felt and you're going to just make a pattern and cut one out. And so what we're going to do is we're going to glue this felt onto the styrofoam. So I'm using tacky glue. It's a real quick drying glue. And then I'm just going to put it all on the styrofoam so the circle will stay on it. The felt. And then you're going to just stick this felt on there. And just kind of let it dry. I'm not going to be able to let it dry too long. So the next step, while that's drying, you're going to take a cork and you're going to take a pair of scissors and I had to do this because I had to glue it, but you're going to take and push a hole in the cork. And then you're going to put the skewer with the point up into the cork to see if it's big enough. Then you take the stick and you put a little bit of glue down in there and glue the stick into the cork so it makes it sturdy. And then the next step is we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to glue this onto the center of this circle here. So I'm going to put some glue all around on the cork. And I'm going to look down on it, see that I can get it into the center of the circle, the styrofoam, and push it down and kind of hold it there for a little bit. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit, and I'm going to talk about how we did these squares. So I have the 3.5 by 3.5, and they're cut out. They have different colors. Just anything will work, and you can look on that. These are from old magazines, so we have all these different squares. So you're going to start with the 3.5 by 3.5. And I'm just going to spread these. And we're going to put all of them, about 10. I think there's like 10 of them that I'm going to use. And just kind of look at your colors. It's okay to have white because it creates snow. And that'll be it. So I'm going to start with the 3.5 by 3.5 square. And all you're going to do is take them and just stick them on this in the center. I'm going to do this very carefully because the glue isn't dry yet. And I'm going to push them down. And then I'm going to twist and go every which way. Like this. So it kind of builds a crisscross. And then I'm going to take this one and do the same. And kind of put it on differently. And so, and I'll do all of these big ones, and then I'll go to the next size. Let's go with some dark. And you just kind of try to keep them in the center. Almost done with these. Put this. Just kind of make them every which way. And this is a lot of fun. It's really a neat little project. So then I'm going to take the next one, which is 3 by 3, and I'm going to put all of those on, and it kind of shapes the tree. I'm just going to place them on the table here, and then just start working those down. Twisting them. Okay, so as you can see, it's taken shape like a tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop and show you. We have the different squares, but I'm not going to finish it. Well, maybe I'll do one more set of squares. So we're going to go to the 2.5, and we're going to do the same thing. Just kind of separate them out. Get some white. Got a bunch of white here. So we'll just use them. Okay, so let's go with some white. And we're going to go with the, what is it, the 2.5 or 2.5. And twist them every which way. It goes pretty quick. It's a lot of fun, actually, to see it shape. And as you can see, as I'm putting the white on, you can see where it's going to show like, looks like it's got snow on the tree. Okay, that's probably good enough. So from there, once you get all your squares, we still have a 2-inch, 1.5 inch, and then the 1. You're going to want to put a topper on it. So what I have is these little stars that I used. And I just put 2 of them. I'm not going to put them on, but I put them on the top of the tree on both sides of the stick to make the star. And then the next thing you want to do is try to find some type of characters, a deer or whatever you want to decorate the edging around the tree. And so it's really a fun project, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the finished product. Can't get it in here. I'm having a hard time getting it in, so hang on just a second. Gotta twist it. How am I going to do this? There you go. Thank you, and have a great day, and a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday.